sports betting fans, huge hello. Your sports betting advisor Tips and Streams is here again. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel. We put a lot of effort into making betting simple for you, and we offer this service for free. So kindly ask you to support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. What do we have today? We have predictions for 8 NBA games for November 5th. Before we get started, go to tipsandstreams.com and sign up for our newsletter to receive our daily sports betting picks in your inbox. So, let's get started. The first of today's 8 matches is the match between Sacramento Kings and Orlando Magic. The Sacramento Kings are in a slump as they have dropped 5 of their first 7 games overall. They will be aiming to turn things around after narrowly losing on the road to the Heat by a score of 110-107. The Orlando Magic have been struggling as they have dropped 7 of their opening 9 games, but they are looking to get some momentum after defeating the Warriors at home by a score of 130-129. The Kings are 8-3 ATS in the past 11 games overall, while they are 4-1 ATS in the last 5 meetings in Orlando. The over is also 6-0 in the previous 6 meetings between the two teams directly. De'Aaron Fox is now classified as questionable for this game, which might leave the Kings short-handed, but they are shooting the ball effectively enough as a unit to win on the road. Play Sacramento Kings -1.5. The second match for today is the match between Brooklyn Nets and Charlotte Hornets. The Brooklyn Nets have had a difficult start to the season, losing 6 of their first 9 games, changing coaches, and now having to deal with Kyrie Irving's 5-game suspension. The Charlotte Hornets are in a serious funk as they have dropped 5 of their last 6 games. They will be looking to snap a 3-game losing streak after falling to the Grizzlies 130-99 on the road. For the Hornets ball, Hayward and Rozier continue to be sidelined. Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving won't be available to the Nets once more, but Seth Curry is anticipated to participate. This is the second game of a back-to-back, which was a situation where both of these teams struggled last year. I expect tired legs and weak defense from both teams. Play Brooklyn Nets and Charlotte Hornets over 221.5. The next match is the match between Boston Celtics and New York Knicks. The Boston Celtics had dropped 3 of their previous 4 games, so they were in a bit of a rut. Although it wasn't simple, they were able to defeat the Bulls 123-119 in the end. The New York Knicks split their first 8 games and were in the middle of a 3-game losing streak when they defeated the Philadelphia 76ers 106-104 on the road. There isn't an advantage because both of these teams are playing back-to-back games on Saturday, but the Knicks do have a slight advantage because they are playing at home. The Celtics have a habit of stepping it up for games on the road against good teams or rivals, especially against the Knicks. These two teams frequently play close games. At Madison Square Garden, the Celtics have dropped their last 3 games, all of which were decided by 4 points or fewer. Even though I predict this game to be close, I think the Celtics will prevail and cover the spread. Play Boston Celtics -3.5. The next match is the match between New Orleans Pelicans and Atlanta Hawks. The New Orleans Pelicans are in great shape as they have won 5 of their first 8 games. They are eager to continue their winning streak after defeating the Warriors at home 114-105. The Atlanta Hawks, who have won 5 of their first 8 games, have been in pretty good shape. They will be eager to keep winning after beating the Knicks 112-99. The Pelicans face a back-to-back game, travel, and they are playing against the team that hasn't played since Wednesday. At home, the Hawks defend well the hoop and shoot the ball well. At home, they hold teams to 45.5% with 29.5% from the 3-point range and only 107.5 points per 100 possessions. Play Atlanta Hawks -2. The next match is the match between Oklahoma City Thunder and Milwaukee Bucks. The Oklahoma City Thunder were on a 4-game winning streak when they were defeated 122-110 by the Denver Nuggets, ending their impressive run. After routing the Timberwolves 115-102 on the road, the Milwaukee Bucks have been on fire and will be vying for their 9th straight victory. The Thunder's first 3 games of the season were losses, which was a disappointing start. They answered with a winning streak of 4 games. Through the first 2 weeks of the NBA season, Milwaukee has established itself as the team to beat after racking up 8 straight victories. In 6 of those 8 games, the Bucks played at home. The Bucks are on a back-to-back, and that makes this situation perfect to support the Thunder as an underdog on the road. The Thunder have quietly been one of the NBA's most profitable teams. They covered the spread in 6 of their 8 games. Play Oklahoma City Thunder +8. The next match is the match between Houston Rockets and Minnesota Timberwolves. After losing to the Clippers 109-101, the Houston Rockets, who have dropped 8 of their last 9 games, will be looking to snap a 5-game losing streak. The Minnesota Timberwolves are in their slump, having dropped 4 of their previous 6 games. They will be looking to snap a 3-game losing streak after being thrashed 115-102 by the Bucks. This year, the Timberwolves are under pressure to perform well and they require a victory. After losing 3 straight games, I expect they to be ready to dominate the young Rockets team. The Timberwolves are on a back-to-back, but they will play this one at home and won't have to worry about travel. Play Minnesota Timberwolves -8. The next match is the match between San Antonio Spurs and Denver Nuggets. Despite winning 5 of their first 9 games overall and being in great form, the San Antonio Spurs will be looking to avoid losing 3 games in a row after being defeated by the Clippers in a 113-106 setback. The Denver Nuggets have been playing well lately, winning 5 of their first 8 games overall. They'll be hoping to continue their recent success after defeating the Thunder on the road by a score of 122-110. The Nuggets always struggle in games against the Spurs, especially when they are played in Denver. Although I expect a Nuggets victory, I think this line grossly underestimates the Spurs. Play San Antonio Spurs +10.5. The next match is the match between Portland Trailblazers and Phoenix Suns. The Portland Trailblazers, one of the league's surprises, have won 6 of their first 8 games, and they'll be hoping to keep it going after defeating the Suns on the road last night, 108-106. The Phoenix Suns, who were on a 5-game winning streak before being halted by the Trailblazers for the second time this season, will be seeking retribution in this game. I'm not sure how the Portland Trailblazers keep doing this, especially without their key players. The Phoenix Suns have excellent depth that would be very helpful on the second night of a back-to-back, especially if Lillard and Simons are still out. However, this season, half of the Suns' games have resulted in losses or victories by a narrow margin. I'm taking 3 points here. Play Portland Trailblazers +10. Guys, that would be all. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and newsletter. See you tomorrow.